to once again, as mentioned, I'm Sandile, and I'm very happy once again to share the spotlight with you, elite members and the team. And Usi Soloti touched on communication, and I'm here this evening with you, friends, with you, family, actually, regarding the subject of networking. Some of you are aware we do have a chat forum platform, which is our networking site, a platform that is available for you, FGLers, that you can use. And perhaps you're wondering what fellow FGL club members are thinking. Maybe you've asked yourself that question, and maybe you've thought to yourself, how can I connect with my fellow peers above um, your classroom or your home? So if you're looking for a way to connect with like-minded peers beyond the classroom, search no further. Future Global Leaders Club believes that excellence is cultivated through creating culture excellence. As such, in creating this said culture, a strong community is essential in establishing the envisioned ethos. So FGL is proud to reintroduce a chat forum that is accessible as a group chat to all members as a way to encourage peer-to-peer support and networking. And so really this networking platform, this chat forum within the club is safe and is monitored as a platform where FGL members can share tips on your journey. You can use this as a path towards excellence and really to engage in advising each other when it comes to your studies and navigating challenges that come with subjects, exams, the works. So please, this network chat forum platform is yours for your use to communicate amongst each other. And so you're probably wondering then, how do I access it? Well, we'll remind those who have probably forgotten. So what you need to do is you can log into our virtual home, the official FGL website, www.futuregloballeaders.com. And we're so happy to have Luvugo highlighting the homepage there after logging in. So that would be the first step that you need to take. Number two, what do you need to do? Well, log in using the email and the password you used when you were activating your account to begin with. So now that's the second step. And then the third step would be to click on the VIP section. Thank you for your kind help with Google. After clicking on the VIP section, then you'll scroll a little bit down, and then you will have a nice tab there with the title Chat Forums. Then select Chat Forums. That will be your third step. And then there you have it. That's the third page there. So, and the fourth point to engage in, where you start a topic for your grade or respond to topics that have been already created. Now, remember that as FGLs, you are grouped as grades. So you'll be able to have access to grade-specific discussions all the way from grade 8 all the way to grade 12. So you can communicate amongst each other. Now, what you are probably familiar with Luvoga, if you can kindly scroll up just a little bit. There we have our general discussion. So we talk about all things regarding FGL. And then just above it, now this one is what was utilized quite often, the announcements. So stay up to date on the latest news from future global leaders. So really the idea is that we would like to transition away. It has always been our aim to transition away from WhatsApp and into our beautiful network, our chat forum. So we want to slowly but surely migrate to this chat forum. So make it a habit to visit the announcement pages, because what we would like to do is to nudge you on our WhatsApp chat for you to log into the website and have a look at the discussions and the announcements that are made within the chat forum. So yeah, let's get into the habit then of frequently visiting our chat forum, because that's where we'll get the latest information, latest updates, encourage others to be part of this, and you'll be amazed at the wonderful camaraderie you can develop with the peer-to-peer support and networking of our chat forum. Thank you so much, Budluvo, for presenting that. So now, what do we want to talk about briefly? I'm sure it's something you've been eagerly anticipating for some time now, and that is your Genius Dollar Point Scoreboard, affectionately called our Genius Dollar Leaderboard. So what's going to happen now is we will have slides of your points so that you can have a look and gauge how you can excel into this leaderboard. So maybe we can have the grade 8 slide of our Genius Leaderboard presented, please. There we have it. Thank you so much. So what we are seeing there is Atolile Tutyani, grade 8 FGLer, with 576,000 Genius Dollar points, leading the pack there for our grade 8s. And maybe we can move to the grade 9s. Thank you. Who's leading the pack there? We have Soyama Rilengwa with 834,000 Genius Dollar points, leading the pack there. Well done. Maybe we can go to the grade 9s, or rather grade 10s. Thank you. We have Amahle Murabi sitting at 768,000 Genius Dollar points. Beautiful leadership being taken on there. And then our second last, grade 11s, we have Andem Godwa sitting at 1,018,000 Genius Dollar points. Nice lead there for the grade 11s. And then last but not least, our grade 12s, we have Kyla Pretorius sitting at 1,018,000 Genius Dollar points. Now, fellow family members, FGLers, these are points that will be converted to real cash. Ask FGLers who've had the opportunity to go to the bank and withdraw their money. They can tell you how they laughed all the way to the bank, as this can be converted to hard and cash. So take use of all the provisions that are provided by the FGL Club and laugh all the way to the bank and increase your Genius Dollar Point Score card. Well, that's it for that. And the last thing now that I am happy to mention to you is a provision as well from the FGL Club that has been in place since April 2022 and has been effectively utilized. And this has benefited so many in the club, and that is our FGL free online tutoring program. Now, we did speak about this provision in our first seminar, but think of how some FGLers have benefited. Here's thoughts, expressions from one FGLer. She goes on to say that the club, with its offering tutoring sessions, one-on-one sessions, you get to have the tutor assisting you with subjects that you find challenging. And this FGLer, particularly Esona Matola, goes on to say, I took that to my advantage and requested tutoring sessions. And during the sessions, the tutor made it a point that the sessions end with your understanding the chapter of discussion, and that you're comfortable and that you're not scared to answer up questions that are presented to you. And she goes on to say that the tutors are so kind, they're so patient, and they're generous with their time. And so she says here, I hereby urge you, fellow FGLers, each and every member of the club, to request tutoring sessions and not to let the work pile up without understanding, finding yourself under pressure. So let's always remember that success is never owned, it's rented, and the rent is due every day. I'm sure she took that quote from the book that we have in the club from our author, Lihle Zilwa, the founder. So really take it upon yourself to use this provision, the free online tutoring arrangement. And so maybe you'll have opportunities later on to share how you have personally benefited, but we just thought to share with you expressions from one of our FGLers, Esona Matole from East London. And she's with the Ebenezer Majombozi High School. So thank you, Esona. If you've tied in, thank you for your thoughts and allowing us to share those with the rest of the family. Thank you so much to everyone, and Sis Olwetu for the platform.